Tessa from Mama's Geeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel.
I had the pleasure of previewing a bit of your movie Under Wraps. It looks exciting. It looks fun. You look amazing in it. Um, I want to ask you what it was like working with a mummy, a guy wrapped in. It looked scary there for a little while, but then you didn't seem phased. I mean, was it scary at all at any part?
That's Mr. Phil. That's family. But it wasn't scary. But sometimes it was like sometimes I pause and be like, wow, like you got all this on, all these prosthetics. Sometimes I was like, I wouldn't say it was weird, but I was just like, wow, I'm standing next to a mummy with all these prosthetics.
Mm-hmm.
But it was I'm sorry, what was the question? I blanked out.
Sorry. Um, no. I was like, what was it like?
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. No. You're fine. You're fine because I mean, it looked like it was wild. It looked a little wild.
It was crazy, and it was a lot behind the scenes, in between takes. Mr. Phil had like a whole team of people just coming to touch him up, all the time, making sure his contacts were straight and his teeth were in, everything. So it was a lot behind the scenes, but it was cool. Sometimes I forgot that it was actually him under that. I was like, hold up, they actually have somebody under that because he played the mummy so well. So sometimes
Yeah.
I got a
Yeah.
little too into it, and I was like, hold up.
Yeah. Did he stay in character like between takes when you guys weren't shooting?
No, he was playing every 5 seconds, cracking jokes behind the scenes. No, it was actually really funny to see him go from to cracking a joke. But no, he made it really fun for us behind the scenes. So it was great having him.
That's great. That's great. Um, what do you want people to know about this movie? It's a new movie, an original, and so it's something that people probably don't have a lot of kind of inside in. I mean, there are a lot of previews and things, but what else do you want people to know about this movie before it premieres, October 1st?
I think the special thing about this movie is just all the things it's standing for, if that makes any sense. Like the power of friendship and having a friend's back and not judging a book by its cover and all these things that this movie tells. It just that's what I want people to take away from it, the story behind it and what it's telling. I think it's so special and so relatable because all of our characters, each one of us is going through something.
Hmm.
And I think that's just really special for people to see and relatable for people to see. It's true, and it's what most average preteens go through. So
Right, right. And you've got your own. You are just regular preteens. You got your own problems, and then you find this monster that you're supposed to be scared of, but then dude got problems too, and y'all need to help him, right?
that's right. We sure do. But I honestly I think Harold brought us together. Because we were always, of course, hanging out every day and doing things. But I just feel like he really just, damn, he was just like the icing on the cake for us.
Hmm.
So it was really special for I can't wait for viewers. Oh, I can't even speak, y'all. I can't wait for viewers to see it.
No, that's good. That's perfectly said. Yeah. I mean, I could see that it was like he was like that extra glue y'all needed. Which is great, which is great. Um, I want to step a little bit over to your filmography, sir, Mr. Two-time Emmy nominated um actor over here. Looking at everything, you've been booked and busy for the past couple of years now. I mean, what has that been like having your career trajectory starting in what, 2018, 2017, and then just kind of shooting off?
I mean, it feels amazing. It's still, I was just talking to my mom about this the other day. It's like I still can't believe this. I grew up watching Disney Channel as a kid and wanting to be on television. Ma, I want to do this. This is something that I love to do, and cracking jokes cracking jokes and, making my family laugh. But I mean, it just feels really special. And, it really, like, I really just lucked up because I'm originally from Louisiana. And even like moving that far to come over here, which of course, I couldn't have done it without my family. But like what I've done in that short amount of time, I wasn't even expecting that. So all I can say is God is good, and I'm just great to be working, and still trying to find a way of balancing it and realizing that I don't always have to be doing something, and that it's good to take time to rest. Take your time to rest, and don't feel like you always got to be going.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm also a firm believer in the nap ministry. Sometimes you do have to listen to your body. I'm so glad you said that. I mean, that's like so mature for your age. Oh my goodness. Now I kind of want to talk to your parents. You're it's like, how did you make this kid? No, but yeah, I mean that's a great perspective because being so busy and rushing, it's an easy way to burn out for. I mean, Hollywood doesn't have a great track record with kid actors, and you seem to have a good head on your shoulders.
Oh, thank you. Well, and I feel like a lot of people sometimes we just tend to um, always feel like we have to be going, whether it's us seeing somebody doing something, it's like, oh shoot, hold up, what am I doing? Am I doing the right thing? No, I don't think I'm doing the right thing. Hold up, I need to, it's just I feel like we always do that. And when I find myself doing that, I'm like, hold up, Christian, pull it together. What's for you is going to be for you, and you don't have to rush it, you know? So
I know some adults that need to hear that. I do. I do. I may need to hear that some myself. But yeah, this with the FOMO, fear of missing out, that is, and that this grind culture. Um, yeah, that I think that's like really gotten. Hopefully, with your generation, that'll end. Because that's got really some people really burned out. So, I mean, it's really great to see somebody is doing as many projects as you've done, but you've got that balance already. So.
yeah,
Oh,
well, and my family keeps me humble. They'll
oh,
bring me
they do.
back to life. Hold up. So it's great having that all the time.
Oh, that's good. That was gonna be my next question. How do you kind of find that balance? So your family.
Yeah, it's definitely my family and them, just and I just appreciate the honesty and not everything being sugar coated. It's what it is, and I'm saying this because I love you. You can take it however you want, but this is, what I'm giving you, and this is what you need to work on. So they keep me they keep me grounded for sure, and humble, and just remind me of how far I've come,
Hmm.
because when you're doing something all the time, sometimes you don't always take a moment to stop and be like, whoa, like look how far I've come. So they really just kind of, like I said, bring me back to life and just remind me of like, look where you are now, like take that in.
Thank you so much to all of my monetary supporters, my members here on YouTube, as well as my patrons. If you haven't joined yet, please consider doing so. We have some really awesome perks, including a monthly Zoom meeting where we get to talk face to face. Thank you again to everyone who supports me.